table. My suggestion on this problem is for those who are ready, start sketching this graph. Start sketching this graph, then we'll be able to answer the question. Start sketching the graph.
We're doing 11?
13.
Sergio, are we on?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so number 13. I'm going to sketch the graph first. Many people in this room can sketch this graph in 3 minutes or less. That's the goal, being able to sketch a graph like this in 3 minutes or less. And again, it's a sketch. It's a sketch. Doesn't need to be exact. I'm doing number 13. Here's what I'm doing over here. Again, if you need to be with me, great. Thirteen. Yeah, this is quick and dirty. We expect you to do this fast. So I got the roots. I'm going to degree and leading coefficient.
But for the double root, it can't be possible because it's squared.
Great, which is why it's a double root at -4.
But there's no, you can't square root of a negative number.
Right, but I square rooted 0. And then I -4.
Oh.
You see where I'm going, Lucio? Okay, good question. I'm going for degree next. Got my degree. I'm going my leading coefficient next. Got that. And now here comes the quick sketch. Quick sketch. Very quick sketch. Here we go. I'm going to identify my roots first. I got my leading coefficient. I'm coming up. How many people could get this graph? Okay, a lot of people not able to get this graph. Okay, where are the questions? Folks who didn't get this graph. Kayla? So I took the square root of both sides, so that squared goes away. Square root of 0 is just 0.
You had the squared on the x inside and no squared on the outside, it will be -4, and then you still have to take the square root of x.
Right.
So therefore that won't be possible.
Right.
If the x was being squared.
Right, but the whole quantity here is squared, right? The whole quantity is squared. So when I take the square root of both sides, this squared goes away. And I'm just left with x plus 4 equals 0, then -4 on both sides. No solution. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so now let's answer the question. Which points in the table cannot be on the function? Take 1 minute to identify one point that could be on the function. You want to eliminate points that could be on it till you're left with the point or points that cannot be on it. Take a minute to eliminate 1. If you've eliminated 1, eliminate 2. If you've eliminated 2, eliminate 3 or 4. Or maybe there's only 4 that can be eliminated. I don't know. Maybe there's only 5 that can be eliminated. Actually, I do know. Take a minute. Eliminate some points that could be on the graph. They're asking us which could not be. If I can eliminate the ones that could be, I'm left with the ones that could not be. Take 30 more seconds. And again, goal is just to eliminate 1 so far. We'll get more here in a little bit. Let's just eliminate 1 to start. Okay, who has eliminated 1 point? Just by a show of hands. Who has eliminated at least 1? So maybe you eliminated 2, maybe just 1, but at least 1. Okay, great. Daisy, you want to tell us 1 you eliminated?
-4. -4, 0.
Okay, and you're saying that could be on the graph? Right. -4, 0 is right here, clearly on the graph. Did anybody else eliminate that? Did anybody else say that could be on the graph? Okay, Nathan, you have a different one that you eliminated? -5, 40. Why did you know that that could be on the graph?
Well, because like one's -5, the end is pointing down.
Right, so who knows? Like maybe it could be -40. I don't know. Could be. That's off. Carlos, you have a different one you want to eliminate?
4 with -256.
And just again the rationale real quick.
Because since it's going down, you know that it's -256 could be one of the.
It could be down here -46. That's out. What's one more that we can eliminate? One more can be eliminated. One. -3, 18. Why is that out? One. Right. At -3, we're downstairs. Should be at a positive number. Right. It's not possible to be up here. We have to be down here. Is this possible? -1, -36. Is that possible? One. Or Carlos?
Isn't that possible? I mean, not possible. So isn't that?
Yes. This is not possible. Sorry. Yes. This is a possible. Yes, this is not possible. Perhaps you were suggesting that one. Yeah. This is not possible. -3, 18 cannot happen.
So I'm crossing out the ones that.
I'm crossing out the ones that could be on the graph so that I'll be left with the ones that cannot be. Right. Clearly 2, -72, that's down here. It can't be on the graph. 1, -1, -36 could be on there. So these are the 2 points that could not be on the graph. -3, +18. All right. So you can eliminate one homework problem. So you can cut off this problem here. Yeah. All right, and let's finish up. I want to do one common assessment problem, and then you guys have the rest of the period. So right here, I'm on page 4, multiple choice number 9. Page 4, multiple choice number 9. Take a minute, read the problem to yourself, and begin eliminating choices / narrowing down the options / taking some notes and just moving through the problem. So we're on number 9, page 4. From 2 years ago, common assessments, straight off. And remember, we're trying to take some notes on the problem. I'm going to underline some words that I think are key. Over in the circle. And I'm going to take one quick note here. Just something I realize it may or may not help me. And then we can try to begin eliminating some answers. Try to begin eliminating some answers. Take another minute. Try to eliminate some more answers. And then, bless you, Alex, begin moving towards the right answer, or what you believe to be the right answer. I think there are 3 of them that I see that I would eliminate before even trying to solve which is right. But there are 3 I'm going to eliminate. All right, So let's share out. How many people could eliminate one answer? How many people could eliminate one answer? Okay, Matthew can eliminate one. Which one do you want to eliminate?
I said C
Why is C out, Matthew?
because the degree, since like it's an even degree, that means it would like kiss the graph, and you want to make it go through because it's a single point.
You are correct. C can be eliminated. The rationale is incorrect. Even degree doesn't depend on kissing the graph. That's the multiplicity of the root. Michelle, okay, hold up. Okay, but I want to be on C. Are you on C still? Can somebody explain why C can be eliminated? That's right, to eliminate C. What is wrong with C? Lucio, what's wrong with C?
Because the y-intercept on the problem above is 0.
0, comma 0.
But if you were to plug in 0 as x, the y-intercept would be 0 too.
Right. This would have a point 0, comma 2. When I plug in 0 here, this goes away, this goes away, this goes away, this goes away. I'm left only with 2. So that means the y-intercept is 0, comma 2. Well, this is telling me the y-intercept is 0, comma 0. Because this means when I plug in 0 for x, y is also 0. C is out. Michelle? Okay, so let's take A first. Why is A out? Yeah, this is the key point right here. Guys, this is the key point. This has to be degree 4. Why? This is a double root. That's 2 roots. There's the 3rd root. There's the 4th root. This has 3 different roots, 4 total roots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means it must be degree 4. This is out. B, same reason. That's degree 3. That's out too. So D or E, which is the right answer? E. How many people say E? How many people say D? And how many people haven't finished yet? So there are 2 ways to do the problem. There's what I find is the harder way to get the right answer and the easier way. I think you all will have the opposite opinion as me though. So what I think is the hard way, you all might prefer this, is to say, well, I know that we have y equals x minus 0. We know we have x minus 1/3, and we know we have x plus 2 squared. There's a root at 0, there's a root at 1/3, there's a double root at -2, and you all will say, okay, let me just do the box and get the right answer. Some people will say that. I think the easier way is the following. Let's just plug in -2 in for x into both of these and see which one gives me 0. Because when I plug in -2, I better get 0 for y, because this is a root. 1. No, inactive. Inactive. So, plugging in at -2 is, I think, the easier way to do it. Fernando.
Why are you using that A? Why are you using that A?
Yeah, even like that's a problem. So you actually have to solve for A using the y-intercept and then use the box. That's right. This is actually A here. That's absolutely right. So you have to get A by using this, then the box. I think that's much harder. The easier way is to just plug in -2 into both of these and see which one equals 0. Let me do that. Michelle? No. 0 obviously works, right? If I plug in 0 here, like these are all going to 0 and these are all going to 0. So that I knew. And the 1/3 is like too hard to do the math on. So let's do -2. So this is just 3, -2 to the 4th, plus 11 times -2 cubed, plus 8 times -2 squared, minus 4 times -2. See what that gives you. And then over here we've got 3 times -2 to the 4th, minus -2 cubed, plus 12 times -2 squared, minus 4 times -2. Nathan, is this how you did it? Lucio, did you do it this way also?
No, I did the box.
You did the box. So here, right, I would just go, okay, this is 3. -2 to the 4th power is positive 16. Minus -2 cubed is -8. Plus 12 times -2 squared is positive 4. minus 4 times negative 2, and here we're done. 3 times 16 is 48, minus negative 8 is plus 8, plus 12 times 4 is plus 48, minus negative 8 is plus 8. This is clearly not 0. E is out. D is the right answer. I don't have to do the math on D. If you do the math on D, by the way, negative 2 to the 4th power is 16. 16 times 3 is 48. 48 plus negative 2 cubed is negative 8 times 11 is negative 88. 48 plus negative 88 is negative 40. Plus 4 times 2 is 32. Negative 40 plus 32 is negative 8. Negative 8 plus positive 8. 0. All right, you have 6 minutes. This homework is due on Monday. I'm expecting to see a lot of people today after school. That's it.